When the EV trend was just starting, Toyota was the only car company that refused to join the bandwagon. But due to that, a lot of external pressure has been on Toyota. However, they have bitten back. They just unveiled a groundbreaking new engine that has gotten the whole EV industry on their toes. They are using a boom to establish complete dominance in the car industry. But what sets this engine apart? How will it reshape the automobile industry? Let's find out. To begin, we have to take a look at Toyota's stand on EVs. Apparently, Toyota thinks electric cars are one way to help the environment, but not the only way. They mentioned that many people around the world don't have electricity, so only selling electric cars wouldn't be fair. That's why Toyota is also working on engines that run on hydrogen. Toyota is known for its technology, so their new regular engine will likely be impressive. But what's so special about it? And how do engines powered by hydrogen work? This technology is efficient because it uses water as fuel. But how can water, which seems impossible to use as fuel, provide energy? Well, water is made of tiny particles called molecules, with 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, written as H2O. To get energy from water, we separate the hydrogen from the oxygen through a process called electrolysis. This means using electricity to split water into hydrogen and oxygen gases. Hydrogen is great as fuel because it has a lot of energy packed into it. When we burn hydrogen, it gives off a lot of energy, just like gasoline does. But unlike gasoline, burning hydrogen only makes water vapor, which is good for the environment and safe. Even though the concept looks promising as it is, there are areas that could be improved to make these engines more practical. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, do well to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to show your support. If you've done that, let's continue. We need to make 3 things better: splitting water so we get more hydrogen, finding safe ways to store hydrogen, and making engines that can use hydrogen well. We want to make things simpler so people don't need complicated electric or hydrogen systems. This helps electric car users who have trouble finding places to charge and makes refueling easier. Now, here's the thing. Experts wonder if hydrogen-powered engines can perform as well as regular gasoline engines. They ask questions like, will driving be fun? What's special about this new engine? Hydrogen engines can perform just as well as regular ones because hydrogen burns really fast. This quick burning makes the engine react faster when you press the gas pedal, which is important for how the car drives. People expect cars to respond quickly when they press the gas pedal and to sound a certain way. Toyota's hydrogen cars can do all of this while also using cleaner fuel. Drivers of these cars can still enjoy the same feelings they get from driving regular cars, including the sound of the engine. Toyota has tested these hydrogen cars a lot, even in races, and they've proven to be reliable and great for high-performance driving. Toyota's hydrogen engines can race just as well as regular ones, matching their speed, agility, and endurance. They can produce similar power to gasoline engines, thanks to Toyota's special 4A unveiled technology. Toyota has changed regular engine designs to work with hydrogen, and it's worked really well. They've made engines that are just as powerful, if not more, than regular ones. This shows that hydrogen can be a great fuel for fast cars. Toyota has found a way to mix the speed and power of regular engines with a cleaner fuel. This way, they're making cars that perform like regular ones, but are better for the environment. This is Toyota's way of moving us towards a future where cars are both fast and eco-friendly. Toyota's work on hydrogen engines shows they can help the environment. Unlike regular engines that release harmful gases, Toyota's hydrogen engines only make water vapor. This makes them a clean choice for the future of cars. By focusing on green technologies, Toyota is leading the way towards a cleaner automotive industry, ensuring a better world for everyone. Some cars use both gas and electricity, called hybrid electric vehicles. Others, called plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, can be charged by plugging in, which helps them use less gas and produce fewer bad gases like CO2. But they still need gas and make some CO2 when they run. Hydrogen engines, on the other hand, can make driving truly clean if the hydrogen fuel comes from good sources. When we look at these cars over their whole lives, we need to think about the emissions they make. Hybrid and plug-in hybrid cars need batteries made from rare materials and need a lot of energy to make them. This can cause problems for the environment. But hydrogen engines don't have these issues. They mostly use renewable energy, like wind or solar power, to make hydrogen fuel, which is better for the environment than making batteries. Hydrogen engines work a lot like regular engines, and sometimes even better, especially for heavy-duty jobs. They can be just as powerful as hydrogen fuel cells, but they stay powerful even when working hard. This makes them a good choice for jobs that need strong engines. Toyota's hydrogen engine is helping us move towards cleaner cars for the future, while still keeping the performance we like from regular cars. Toyota has been working on hydrogen fuel cell technology for a long time. They made the Mirai, the first hydrogen car you can buy in stores, in 2014. Since then, they've been making it even better. But Toyota isn't just looking at hydrogen engines. They're also thinking about hybrid and fuel cell technologies. They're making their fuel cells smaller and more efficient so they can be used in different things, not just cars. Toyota's fuel cells work by turning hydrogen and oxygen into electricity, with only water coming out. They've even found a way to keep the fuel cell wet without needing extra parts, making it simpler and easier to use. And they keep making it better. Their newer fuel cell modules are put together at Toyota's R&D center in Brussels. They started using a new assembly line there in January 2022, using cool tech to make sure everything is put together well. They chose to do this in Europe because more and more people there want these fuel cells. Toyota's new fuel cell module can work with devices that need different amounts of power, from 400 to 750 volts. It has a special part inside that makes it easier to make things with fuel cells. The way it's designed makes it easier to use, with 4 different models that can be put together to make the right amount of power for different things. This makes it simpler to set up without needing to design everything separately. They also made sure their fuel cell module is safe to use with hydrogen and high voltage. They put in a lot of safety measures to stop any leaks quickly. It can also work in all kinds of conditions, like really hot or really cold weather, and even if there's a lot of vibration movements. Many companies are interested in using Toyota's fuel cell modules, and Toyota helps them by giving them advice from experienced engineers. They help to make sure the designs use fuel well, last a long time, and don't cost too much to run. This new way of making fuel cells has made them really good at making power for their size. The new modules also don't need much maintenance, which saves money from when they are made until they're thrown away. Also, Toyota has come up with a special way to make cars that are good for the environment and safe to drive. Usually, if you want a car to be fun to drive, you have to make the engine bigger or use special things to make it faster. But this can make the car use more fuel and be worse for the environment. Toyota fixed this problem by making something called the Hybrid Synergy Drive, also known as THS, for their Prius car. This makes sure the car uses fuel well while still being powerful and fun to drive. THS, a special kind of hybrid system, splits power into 2 paths. In one path, power from the gas engine goes straight to the wheels. In the other path, called the electric path, the engine's power changes into electricity. This electricity either powers an electric motor or charges the battery. This system lets the engine stop when the car is not moving, run just on electricity, help the motor at any speed, and capture energy efficiently. It's important to note that this happens without needing a clutch or transmission. With a strong motor that gives a lot of power at low speeds, the new hybrid system, THS2, focuses on making power stronger and making it better at transferring power from the motor. This helps manage the car's energy better. This improvement created the Hybrid Synergy Drive, which makes cars more powerful and faster while also being good for the environment. THS2 improves upon the original THS to make it even more efficient. The new system uses a high-voltage circuit between the motor and generator, which reduces energy loss when transferring power, making the car more energy efficient. TS2 relies more on the electric motor turning off the engine when it's not working well, and using only electric power when the engine works best. It operates at the best fuel efficiency and makes the right amount of electricity. It also makes more electricity when slowing down or braking, making the car use electricity better to be the most fuel efficient in the world. This new tech aims to meet tough environmental rules like ATP ZEV in California, very low emissions in Japan, and Euro 4 rules in Europe. This makes sure emissions are very clean, making a global standard for helping the environment. THS2 makes the motor 1.5 times stronger compared to before by making the engine, motor, and generator spin faster. It uses a stronger power circuit and a better battery to give more power. This means the motor and engine together make the car go smoother and stronger. This system makes the engine and motor work together smoothly, with the motor starting the car and helping it drive normally to save fuel. When you need to go fast, the strong motor and engine work together to give the best power, making the car more efficient and faster. This is a big step forward for a smooth and powerful driving experience. Toyota made all the main parts of THS2 on their own. They redesigned the strong power circuit, motor, generator, and battery from the start, making the hybrid system even better. The system has two kinds of power sources, a strong gas engine that's really efficient, and a motor with 1.5 times more power, plus a generator, a good battery, and a power control unit. Also, THS2 has new innovations to work better. It has a power control unit that manages power and boosts voltage for the motor and generator. It uses a high-voltage power circuit to send power to the motor with less current, making it more efficient. The motor is efficient and powerful. New control systems make it even better. The generator is also improved to get more power and speed. Overall, THS2 is better at using both motor and engine power, making it a top hybrid car with better performance, fuel use, and following the rules for the environment. Alright, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And we'll see you in our next video.